What's up, guys? Ian Huff from Ean Huff Studios, and today we're doing another report, and this time it's about Spider-Man Lotus. Yeah, I know, I haven't really done a report before. This is my second one, and yeah, and it's been like since a week since I made. No. I take that back. I made a video yesterday. It was a reaction video about Haunted Mansion. If you have not seen that, I'll put a link down in the description below or at the end of the video, whatever you like. And lately, I have made a report about Marvel's Adventure Spider-Man Monster Manhattan. If you have not seen that one either, I encouragingly advise you guys to watch that video. I'll put that in the description below and also at the end of the video as well. And other things. So lately, I've been working on a lot of things going right now, and right now it's like my fifth day of not being a missionary anymore. I'm free from my service mission 5 days ago, and I'm telling you, it was great. And I've been watching episode 5 of Secret Invasion. It was really great. It was a great episode. It was a lot of excitement, and can't tell you much because that'll be a review. That'll be my first review on Marvel on a series, which I'll be telling you that later. So right now, the only thing that we're going to be talking about is reports on Gavin J. Conop's Spider-Man Lotus. So you have noticed that I have made a reaction video of his final trailer that was out a long a while ago, and that video was really good. I really loved it, and I really love the storyline about a kid who's wanting to meet Spider-Man who has a leukemia and it's terminal and only had weeks to live. Uh, Pretty sad story. I mean, I remember looking at a history book of Spider-Man, and it was pretty much a tragic story, but a really good heartfelt story as well. And that's what Spider-Man Lotus is about. It's a heartfelt story, and also I like the inspiration of Spider-Man Blue, which is another comic book storyline, which I honestly never read, but I heard of how sad it is and what the storyline is about, and um, so it's pretty much an inspiration from that, and I really love that storyline, and also love how the suit. I just love the suits. I mean, seriously, the suits are doggone amazing. All right, doggone amazing. I love how it looks. So oh man, and even the final trailer that you have seen me made a while ago during its release, um, I actually reacted to that goblin suit. Oh my gosh, it looks super accurate to the movies, and yeah, and even the Shocker suit, it looks so accurate to the comics. Oh man, I mean those suits that you can see right in the image, whatever wherever it might be, he actually uploaded those, and I've been borrowing some and putting them here. So, which is pretty much nuts, but I can take it. And then after that, I've been looking through a lot. I mean, I've been following him, like only subscribing him to his YouTube channel. I don't have Instagram or anything, but I really enjoyed watching his content on YouTube. Nothing else but there. And I did see his fan made trailers of the Spider-Man series of how he would have made it, and we got to see. Now we're gonna get to see his fan film, and then lately, weeks ago, um, 2 weeks ago, he has made an a trailer, a release date trailer where the film might be released, and that is August 10th. August 10th. It's very specific. Why? Because that is the exact release date of the film, and also that is the month that Spider-Man was on. That's first Spider-Man's first appearance came in Amazing Fantasy issue 15. in 1962. I'm really not really good at timelines, and I mean I know about the whole timeline story. I've read a big book, volume one of Amazing Spider-Man comic books, and I really love the storyline where it started, of how it started, and where it continued. Then I kind of did a jump story, where it means I kind of skip ahead to some parts that I wanted to read about, and the parts that I just wanted to continue reading. So I've been reading that, and I was actually amazed. And most of Spider-Man's adventures are really fun. And Gavin's Spider-Man story is pretty much one of them. It's just a lot of comic book inspirations about mid-college Spider-Man, and it's really good. I love that storyline, and I also love that's inspired by the animated series and the Raimi films. The Raimi films are my biggest inspirations, and I really love that kind of stuff. Also, wanted to, in my universe, I would have done the organic webbing for my Spider-Man film, and it sounds pretty cool. And I love making costumes, and I've already worked on two suits. I'm right now. I'm just thinking about which suit that I want to use for my Spidey film, and which one is pretty much accurate. And yeah, because my first one was no longer around anymore that you saw in my first film. If you have not seen Amazing Spider-Man Dream of a Hero, I'll put that also in the link down in the description below, so you guys can watch it and enjoy it. Now I'm still working on a Q&A for that, but I only got 3 so far, and just need enough to make it happen. And if I can't do that, then I'll work on a Q&A for a Spider-Man sequel that I'm working on that will be full of amazement, joy, but mostly a sort of a turning point story. Yeah, my sequel is going to be a turning point story where it's just everything is good, but then ends not so good. And I don't want to talk about it yet, but if you want me to make a Q&A for the sequel of Amazing Spider-Man Dream of a Hero, um, I'll probably work on something like that. But I will make an announcement video for that later in the film. So yeah, I'm getting a little off topic. So the focus is about. So lately, I remember my first video, one of my first videos, before after the move into my new house. I looked um, at movies, fan films I wanted to see, and I got to see some that are really good, like Spider-Man: Power and Responsibility from The Lonely Spider. I saw Spider-Man: Best of Enemies from Buckeye Studios, and then I got to see Spider-Man: Dead No More from Buckeye Studios as well. I'm really thrilled wanting to see Back to Basics and The Spectacular Spider-Verse by The Lonely Spider, and then I put on the first film I wanted to see from my top list was part of the top list videos, and that is Spider-Man Lotus itself. And then I was on his live Q&A video, and I mistakenly asked him will there could be competitions between other Spider-Man fan films, and but he did give me a good advice, and I want to thank him for that. But what I meant to ask um, was, will there be like a collaboration between other Spider-Man fan films? That is the word collaboration. That's the word I was trying to go for. But I ended up with that. And I've been to his other live Q&As. Second one, because it was fun. It was great. And I always love being on live videos. I never been on one before. Well, live chat. I was on the chat, and that was really fun. But that'll be for later. I mean, I've been on a few, and it was really fun. Ugh. And then after that, I commented him about what I did on my video, and I gave him a link to the description. But then a YouTuber told me about what just happened that I did not know would happen, and that is about Spider-Man Lotus, about Gavin J. Conop and Warren Wayne, that they're both racist, and the whole controversy happened, and the whole thing was out of hand. I didn't like that. It sucked. It was terrible. I really felt bad. I mean, I'm not lying. I really did feel bad when I heard something like that happen to Gavin J. Conop. Oh my gosh. And then it sucked. And then the VFX team just quit. Oh my gosh. That was nuts. But I saw their video. It was really good, and I made a comment saying they deserve better. And a YouTuber said they don't deserve better. All right, it's the director's fault. And then it sucked. All right, and then, well, let's just say that I replied a comment from a YouTuber about about my life, about what I said to um, a gay person, which I don't really want to talk about, and that was my bad. Let's just say I said things I shouldn't have, and I made a lot of regrets for that. So Gavin J. Comp's is not the only one who feel that way, but except his is racism, mine's just against that. I'm not gay or anything. I'm an LDS, and I'm just following my religion, and I'm just trying to stay faithful and being, because we understand faith, and we understand everything. So yeah. Then after that, Gavin made a video about him apologizing to everyone, the fans, and man, I mean that made everything felt good. It made perfect sense. I mean, his life might have sucked, and I mean, he's not the only one who's like that. I mean, I was a mess. I was pretty much of a mess myself, but then growing up, learning to undo my mistakes. Now that I'm done, now that I originally served my mission for 2 years, and now I'm learning to overcome what I've done from the past and trying to be a better person. I am still, I could still be I still have a little bit of regrets, but I'm trying to do better. Let's just say I'm trying to be a better person. You know, I wouldn't say man because I'm not, but sometimes I'm a little immature to be a man. But I'm 22. I'm pretty much um, I'm pretty much in the middle of rough edges. Let's say that rough edges. And then, you know what? We're just getting off topic again, and let's just get into the to more of this report. So Gavin, after his apology, he made an explanation why about everything about the content from Instagram that I never followed. Like again, I never followed Twitter or Instagram. So on Twitter, he was talking about there were just some things, some that he explained that those things he said were actual screenshots, and someone trying to ruin him, trying to make. I don't know how to say this. Just trying to get the best of him, trying to make him think that he's not, make everyone think that he's immature and selfish and not really caring about anyone. That's just dumb. That's bull stuff. I don't believe in that. All right. He made he made a good point. He explained a lot, and it made perfect sense. So I'm just saying it made perfect sense. That's just that's what I'm doing. That's what he's doing. All right. And before that, he said this.
And anybody who tells you that the movie's not coming out is completely wrong. The movie will be releasing at all costs. But here's why. From the very beginning, this movie was meant to represent a very simple message, which is that we can use tragedy to better ourselves for the people around us because that's our responsibility. It's a very simple message. That's what the title of the movie Lotus represents, and it's something that the entire cast and crew believed in. They all worked on this movie out of passion, not for the money or attention or anything like that. And so that's why this movie is still releasing, because of those messages and ideas. And so, regardless of how you feel about me, I ask that you let the movie stand as it was meant to be, and let the work of the cast and crew be put forward how they intended it to be.
So that means, during the whole controversy, he's not quitting on the film. He's not canceling it. He's still going to release it at all costs. That's when I saw the final trailer. And I originally was making a video while it was premiering. I was just saying about what Spider-Man fan film was going to make. And then after the trailer ended, I was talking about complimenting Gavin J. Conop and helping him out, just making people understand. And just telling everyone to back off and just give him a second chance. Hey, he's making a good film. It's not about budgetry. It's not about what you. It's just about what you want to create. And Gavin taught me that we're just here to create what comes in our mind, and that's what Gavin's doing. He's creating things ever since he was a kid. I've been wanting to create a Spider-Man fan film ever since I was a kid. I was 15. I always wanted to make a Spider-Man film. And then back in 2021, before I turned 20, I made a Spider-Man film. And that was like the biggest thing that's ever happened to me. And I want to keep continuing on doing that again. And then from my previous channel that I originally had that lasted 6 months. But now that channel was gone, and I had to delete everything. And then and then this year, a while back, I got to re-release my Spider-Man fan film because I thought it was originally gone from a drive, that it was gone, and take. So I didn't delete it from my files or anything. It was from my mom's computer, and she hasn't replaced anything. She hasn't replaced a new drive or anything. It was still there. And I send it to my new account, my new drive, and then I brought it back. I brought the film back, but then I had to do some changes, and that's what I did. The film came out in a better way. And that's where it was. Amazing Spider-Man Dream of a Hero. I changed the title because I wanted it to be not just Spider-Man, but Amazing Spider-Man. That's the point about Spider-Man, is that he's amazing. Yeah. So yeah, and then lately he's been uploading pictures and photos, and those pictures were really good, and I really loved that, and I really loved it. It was good. Um, I love the suit, the storyline. I just love everything about it. The cast, awesome. The direction, love that, and everything else. It's really good. I really loved it, man. So if Gavin's watching this, keep doing what you're doing, man. And thank you for the advice, and hopefully this helps you out. And that's what I'm trying to do, just help out people and make reports, but complimenting them and just make it good. Just make a good video. That's exactly what I'm doing. All right. I don't want to waste any more time, and so I'm just gonna end this video saying thank you guys for watching, and everything else. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and listening and everything else. So if you want to see the pictures right now, I have them all here. Just slide, 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 slide. Okay, now you've seen it. Now you get the memo, and just want to show you my favorite one, and that is this picture. A picture of Peter Parker's lens showing a reflection of Gwen Stacy and the Green Goblin. That actually reminded me of a comic that I read from the Marvels. That was a good picture. That was a really, really good picture. I'm not lying. I saw it. I was amazed. I was literally amazed when I saw that. And the next thing I love about it is the Ditko suit. Bringing back the Steve Ditko suit was, oh my gosh, it was really good. I just love the details on the suit. They're using spandex fabric mixed with velvet, black velvet spandex fabric, and it just it makes it look like a younger years of a Spider-Man, and it just brings Amazing Fantasy to life. I could have made something like that for my suit. I mean, I'm really good at costume designing, and just wanted to make something original. That's what I learned from another YouTuber and everything else. So if you wanted me to make a video about how I write a Spider-Man story, I can do that, and pretty much everything. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you guys like, subscribe, leave comments down below for anything, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.